Check this out, y'all. See that shit right here? The Everlong Classic. Still decent. Still decent, you know what I mean? It's decent. It's Avalon 2016. I bought it like 2 years ago for like 26,900, and the interest rate was like 13% interest. That's pretty high. So I had to get like 3 jobs just to make ends meet. Before I bought this car, I had a Camry. It was a 2015. This is a 2016. Just 1 year up. It was a bad decision, but either way, I hustle for it, and I'm back on my grind with it. But it's paid off, y'all. So that's a big step up. Trust me on that. With 13%, it's paid off. I had a little hard time trying to pay it off because after I think a year and a half, I tried to get it refinanced with the bank that I was in, but they wouldn't do it because they didn't want to lose the money. But in my mind, I'm thinking that, you know, they better accept this refinance, or otherwise I'm gonna go somewhere else. Either way, it's gonna go down. But they was like, nah, we can't do it for you. And I've been with this bank for over 12 years. You know, so I've been with them for a while. But they wouldn't do it. So I went to another bank, and they gave me 5% down. So from 13 to 5. And I still had the 3 jobs, working at it. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you will never be able to gain the amount of wealth with having debt in your hands. You know, so having that percentage go down, I was literally paying more than $500 a week, you know, with the 13%. And I was paying it 3 times, 4 times a week just to bring down the principal. But that's the best way to do it. If you ain't bringing down the principal, you're not really making no moves, because it takes the principal to go down in order for the interest to be less. So if they charging you hella interest off of the high rate that they charging you, listen, that's gonna rob you of wealth. Any financial advisor would tell you that. Okay, so this isn't no great news. I'm just here to advise you, in addition to what you already know, and really actually consider the fact that if you're willing to make the investment for yourself, you got to be able to make moves to not be trying to out there chasing, you know, the most classic cars out there. You know, it's a 2016. As you all know, Toyotas are very reliable. Hold up. See that right there? Alright. So you're looking at 15,396 miles. You know, over a 2-year span. And it was a used vehicle. So when I got it, it was like around 72,000. So, you know, it's not the best deal, but the fact that it's paid off, yo, I'm able to make so much towards my investment, and it's a lot easier for me to maneuver in wealth because I'm debt free right now. I got no debt, no student loan debt, no credit card debt, no car debt. I still live with my parents, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this is a video to encourage anybody that's working a 9 to 5, that still live with their parents, that's not making making minimum wage. Listen, do your best first and primary to get out of debt. Once you do that, everything that you put your mind towards, it'll be a lot easier for you to actually be successful in it, because you can actually build from that, you know, because after you get out of debt, every single income that you got is going straight in your pocket. And if you wise like me, and this is the game that I'm trying to give y'all, I still haven't had a chance to give y'all my strategy for my investment. I'm trying to find out the best way to do it, because I know I just got started with the YouTube channels, so I don't know how to navigate that well. But I'm gonna definitely give y'all the game and teach you guys my strategy, because again, like my previous video, you know, you want to do the bare minimum. The bare minimum is the key. You don't want to be doing the most, but so far as, you know, getting out of debt, you definitely want to do the most. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that 3 jobs. You want to pay more than the minimum. You want to pay them 2 times, 3 times, 4 times a month if possible. You know, because that's when you pay them off in that way, you actually saving on the interest, and you investing back into you. You know, so if you got the possibility to do that, definitely, man, it's a wise choice, and you're not gonna regret it, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all that money come back to you, and you don't pay them all that money, man. Because listen, bro, all that interest that they collection, what they do with it, they invest it, you know. So they want you to stay in debt. They want you to pay as much interest as possible, so that they can make more money off of you. When I paid off my car, they was blowing me up, man, telling me, oh, you know, we got this new car here for you, latest model, 2024. You know, we're gonna try to give you the best rate as possible. Just pull up at the dealership and we'll talk about it. I'm like, nah, there's nothing to talk about. I'm focusing on what you call it, ownership. You know, I own my vehicle. It's still in good shape, as you just saw. It's in good shape, not only externally but internally. It's riding great. I used to be on turbo. You know, that was another hustle that I was doing, but they wasn't paying me efficiently enough. So, you know what I'm saying, I decided to just you know, turn that off and just get back on what you call it, Uber. All this gig was just a side situation. It's just a side hustle that I do. You know, I do it you know, whenever available, whenever, you know what I'm saying, like I want to get a little extra on me. Like now, I don't know if you saw it when I showed you guys my mileage. You know, I'm on E right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to gas up, but tonight, the amount that I gas up, it take me like what, $45 to gas up. I'll be on the road. I make 45 in a good, I'll say, in a good 3 or 4 trips. You know, and that's 3 or 4 trips, I'll say, is a good in 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? It's not great, but in 30 minutes, 45 full tank. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, go home in 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. So it works for me. You just gotta find out what works for you. But the purpose of this video, y'all, is just show you guys, you know what I'm saying, just do your best to get out of debt. You know what I'm saying? Don't, as long as you looking decent, bro, you don't have to have you don't gotta have a what you call it, one of those flyest cars, the Wildcat, whatever they out here doing now. You know, you don't gotta have the flyest car. As long as your car is working decent, you clean, and it's functionable. You know what I'm saying? What matters most is that you got money in the bank. You know, you got money in the bank. You got money in your investment. Right now, I'm in Robinhood. I got my Roth. I got both traditional and the Roth. And I'm doing up to, I'm at a pause moment right now because I'm putting my money elsewhere in real estate. But I usually do 20% on both. You know, because I'm debt free, so I'm able to have that leverage. I'm gonna talk to you about the credit cards too, because you wanna after you get out of debt, you want to make sure that you use your credit card for investment. That's the best way to use your credit card. Forget all that, buying purchases, putting gas in your car on the credit card, and paying rent, and buying groceries. All that is cool. You know what I'm saying? If as long as you paying it back at the end of the month, that's cool. I'm with that. But the most valuable way to use your credit card is to actually get the cash advance and put it in on an investment that is going to get a higher return than the interest fee that they charging you. Like my credit card that I have with Wells Fargo, they charging me 5%. And the real estate, I'm getting up to 13%. And I got other investment that I'm on, they give me up to 9 to 8%. So I can leverage, because I get paid weekly, and I get paid around $1,200 to $800 every week. And if you leverage like $600 out the credit card for the month, then you good. You can put that $600 right there, and you got a month to pay it off. So you can do, out of $600, you can divide that by 4. You can do like $150 every week. By the end of the month, you know what I'm saying, there's no additional fee to you. So you got to be able to utilize your credit card, but utilize it in a way where it's beneficial for you in the maximum level. Not just collecting the not just collecting the 3%, 1% rewards that they're giving you. Forget all that. You got to think wiser than that. So but that's for a separate video, when I actually open up my brokerage account and show you guys my strategy. Then you guys can get on point. But like I said, man, get out of debt, stay clean, and you know what I'm saying, just don't do too much, just stay out of trouble. And that's for damn sure, you know what I'm saying? Cause ain't nobody trying to put themselves at a risk, you know what I'm saying, ruin their opportunity over some clout. Or you don't want to be out there chasing clout, man. You want to be wise, and you want to be able to move strategically, and doing the bare minimum, but being consistent, and you know what I'm saying, just day by day, just staying focused, and through the process, learning every single step and making it work for you. All right, so hit the like button if you like my whip, and the fact that I'm debt free, and the fact that I'm still grinding, and my grind is on point. You feel me? There's nothing but the way up right now. You feel me? I'm climbing the ladder, and they only get better.